This is not gonna be a fun video, but I'm still gonna do it. It's true. Sunny the baby bunny bit me. I know the thumbnail looks really bad, but I'm going to get into all the details of what happened because I think stuff like this happens in a lot of different ways and it's not always what people might think it is. But the reason why I wanted to make this video is because after I had posted the morning routine vlog, a lot of people were reaching out to me and telling me,
"He's so well trained, he's such a good dog, he's such a good boy."
And I was like,
I'm a fraud.
Of course, when people put out content, myself included, it's all the highlights, it's all the good moments. It's not a complete picture of what reality is. And even when Sunny would act up, I would be really down on myself. I'd see other people's dogs and think, oh my gosh, that dog is so great, so well trained. And at some points, I felt like I failed. But of course, what we see is just a snapshot. The dog might not always be that good, or maybe their dog is always that good.
Keep it to yourself.
So with this video, I wanted to share some of the parts of having a dog. And there's some if there's anyone out there struggling with their dog and having a hard time, feeling like they failed their own dog.
Sunny has a demon in his belly too.
But at the same time, I also want to emphasize that just because there's bad times doesn't mean that there aren't good times. And it doesn't mean that the good times aren't genuine. All those happy moments I shared in the last video, they are all genuine. And that's something that I really have to remind myself when I'm going through the rough patches. Sunny is a good boy in many ways, but of course we have our struggles with him. For Sunny in particular, he has a really hard time with other dogs. He's reactive to other dogs. Oftentimes when he sees another dog, he will bark, he will growl, and if they get too close, he will lunge at them.
It's all very nasty.
We've been working really hard, trying a lot of different things. Now we've gotten to the point where if we're on a walk or on a field with a lot of open space, he's okay with dogs being around him at a distance. But the area that we still struggle a lot with right now is the common areas of our condo and the outside perimeter of our condo. The issue is, since Sunny is so reactive to other dogs, he needs a lot of space in between himself and the other dog in order to feel safe and secure. But of course, the nature of the condo, with the narrow hallways, the elevator, the lobby, it just doesn't really allow for that much space. So sometimes when we're in the common areas, we might turn a corner and encounter a dog, and it's so abrupt and the proximity is so close. Sunny unfortunately feels the need to defend himself, or maybe defend both of us. And so how I got bit.
I know you were waiting for the juicy part.
We were going downstairs for our last pee of the night. And since I know he has a tendency to be reactive, I'm all geared up. I have my treats. I have the collar up high around his neck, so I have maximum control. I'm alert. I'm telling him to look at me whenever I feel like he's about to react. And I actually felt like that pee run was better than usual that night. But as we were entering the elevator, another dog entered the lobby and it came in barking, like guns blazing. Immediately, when Sunny heard the barking, he went to 100. He was barking, lunging, and in my attempt to get him under control, I was trying to body block him, to get my body in front of him, to block the view of the dog, to stop him from lunging. And in that process, my leg got in the way of one of his lunges and he just bit me real quick, like one of those snap and release. And as soon as I felt it, I knew that it was a bad one. Of course, I'm okay. It's just a superficial cut with some bruising.
But it ain't no puppy nip.
And that's how it happened. He wasn't intentionally pursuing me, trying to attack me. He was just reacting to another dog and I got in the way. And of course, it doesn't make it okay. We know it's serious. We're taking it seriously. We've solicited the help of a professional trainer and we're gonna work through this. And honestly, I don't tell many people about the hard times that I go through with Sunny because I know I'm going to get a lot of responses like,
"You should give him up. Are you sure you want to deal with that? Are you sure you can handle that? Like, oh my god, that's so crazy."
I am not giving up on him. I think that oftentimes when people tell you you can't do something or you shouldn't do something, it's because they don't believe that they could do it themselves. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it or you shouldn't do it.
I'm about to be a motivational speaker out here.
I just want to say that Sunny's not perfect. I am definitely not perfect, my God. But it doesn't mean that there aren't good times and that those good times aren't real, and we're going to get through it. So that's it. Bye.
You has a demon in your belly. Yes, you do. You has a demon. Is there a demon in your belly? Oh my God.